What's up, everyone? Got a reel video today. Checking out the Shimano Curado MGL 71 XG. I've always been a fan of the Curado series by Shimano. I feel like it's just a really good, affordable line of reels. They're great workhorse reels. I've got several of the Curado I series, and decided to give this new one a try. They've had a couple new versions come out since the I series, but they were all working fine for me, so I kept using them. But decided to pick up one of these. It's pretty cool. It's a little bit smaller with a 70 size. I've actually got an I series here. Try to get a little comparison there. It's not a huge difference, but you can tell it's just a little bit slimmer there in comparison. And of course, one of the cool features of this reel is, with reels getting faster and faster, this one, of course, is in that 8-to-1 gear ratio. It just seems like every couple years, a new high-speed ratio comes out and everybody rushes to add them to their reels. But usually we see them do that to their more flagship reels or some of their really kind of expensive reels. So it's nice to see those higher gear ratios make it into, the more affordable ones. And speaking of that, here's our specs on this reel. So there you go. Any questions about weight or capacity, anything like that, bearings, that's your full rundown of it. Inside the box, got your standard stuff from a Shimano reel like this one. A little bit of oil, your paperwork, of course your bubble wrap, gotta have that. The reel itself, pretty cool looking. It's kind of got this kind of flat black, and then some of the accents like the drag star and your tension knob have this sort of anodized kind of olive green type color. So it's a good looking reel. It's got a few features on it that they have from some of their higher end stuff. Like it's got the kind of nice knobs. We usually see these knobs by Shimano on some of their higher end stuff. I think the Aldebaran has either the same or very similar knobs as these. So that's cool. We've got a nice little button right there. I do think that is nicer compared to what was on the I series, which is just kind of an all plastic one. This one here, I don't know if you can see that, but just a little bit sturdier looking design on that there. Over here, got our finer brake adjustments there. Got a little switch here. Try to see if I can get in on that. You're gonna flip that forward. I'm gonna pop this off here. Let's see if I can do this all in one hand here. There we go. And there's the brake tabs that we're all familiar with Shimano. Right now I think I've got 2 on, 2 off. It's usually where I start from and then adjust from there. With this piece coming all the way off actually reminds me of an older Shimano reel. I used to have a Shimano Core a long time ago that had that. I think they called it like the Escape Hatch, I think was the name that they called it back then. I don't know if this one has a fancy name. Shimano and really every company, when they have a feature, it's usually got a name. There's an example there. Micro module gears, which that one, actually I'll talk about that for a second. The micro module gears are really cool, and again, it was a feature that for the longest time was kind of reserved for the higher end Shimano reels. Like I have a Conquest, was one of the first ones that was really using that, but again, that feature has made its way down to more affordable reels. And the cool thing about that is it's really a smoothness feel when you're reeling. There's just more teeth in those gears and they're smaller. It just makes for a smoother retrieve when you're reeling. So it's nice to see that. Another good look at that from the bottom. But yeah, this reel, it looks to be just you know, a nice entry into the Curado series. I think I'm going to pair this one. I have a St. Croix Avid 7-foot medium heavy. It's probably what I'll pair this with. I don't know if I'll use my existing rod and switch out the reel on there, which is a Curado I, or if I'll just buy a new one and do it like that. But either way, I'm going to throw it on on that rod. And one of the things that I'm really excited about with this reel, we're going to be fishing a brand new rig. I'm going to do a video on it. It's called the Free Rig. But I feel like having a fast gear ratio will help fishing that rig and some of the other stuff I plan on doing with it, where you just need to take up that slack line. That's really what having this high-speed gear ratio can really do for you. I fish a lot of reels that are, you know, they're 7-to-1, 7-2-to-1, you know, those type of ratios. I just, you know, it's very helpful. And there's actually some reels out there now. I think Daiwa has one that's like a 10 or something crazy. I think it's like a zillion 10. I'll have to look into that for you guys. But that's kind of the trend that everything's going right now. But anyway, if you're looking for a new reel, this one looks pretty good. Obviously, I haven't fished it yet, so I can't tell you that, you know, yeah, I've fished it 100 times and it works well. But I feel pretty confident with the Curado series. I mean, again, I've fished these I series Curados to death. I mean, I don't know how many casts I've put on these, and they have worked flawlessly. So I feel pretty comfortable saying that I think this will end up being a good reel, and hopefully we'll get it out in the water soon. You know, hopefully it warms up where I'm at here a little bit, and we'll get this thing out there and catch some fish with it. I'll let you get one more look at it here. It's just, again, just a really cool looking reel. I kind of like that they threw a little bit of green in there. It seems like the Curado over the years, green has kind of been a color that's sort of associated with it. I mean, we've seen a few that, you know, like the I series that have that sort of silver or grayish tone, but it's nice to see the green, you know, getting used again. But anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. We're going to do some more. It's been a long time since I did a video. Things have just been crazy in the world, and I've been very busy. I've been working the entire time during all this craziness, so I haven't really had enough time to fish and really do some videos for you guys, but hopefully that will change, and you know, we'll get some new stuff out there for you, and we'll do some more videos. Anyway, thanks for checking out the video. You guys take it easy.